Welcome to Live Action Recaps. Now we explain action comedy crime movie called Mr. and Mistress Smith, released in 2005. The movie starts out with questions from a marriage counseling session between John Smith or Brad Pitt and Jane Smith or Angelina Jolie. The couple has been married 4, 5 or 6 years, but their union is in such disrepair that they are unable to recall their last sexual encounter. They recount how they first met in Bogota, Colombia, while both of them were covertly evading Colombian authorities. They fell in love right away and got married. Later, John claims that when they first met, Jane looked like Christmas morning to him. In actuality, John and Jane are both expert assassins working for different businesses. They are both among the finest in their field. But they approach assassination in completely different ways, with Jane developing detailed plans and John adopting a less analytical strategy. Each person keeps their spouse in the dark about their genuine occupation. John and Jane balance their seemingly ordinary marriage, which both of them discover after a few years to be increasingly monotonous and claustrophobic. With their covert work under these pretenses, both are given the task of killing Benjamin the Tank Dans or Adam Brody, but when they run into each other on the job, they fail to complete the hit. They try to locate and kill one another because they think they were each sent to prevent the other from fulfilling their task. After a few minor attempts on each other's lives, motivated by a shared sense of betrayal, the Smiths' marital dispute turns violent. They end up with weapons in each other's faces after a protracted, evenly matched combat in which their home has been destroyed. John hesitates and puts his rifle down. Jane discovers she is also unable to shoot her husband. Instead, they both give up to love. The Smiths reconcile and rediscover one another. Their employers, who have now decided to fire the pair, swiftly threaten the just-renewed Smith partnership. Eddie or Vince Vaughn, John's best friend and employee, declines a 000 bounty for each Smith. But John and Jane are then attacked by a gang of assassins. The Smiths successfully destroy 3 pursuing armored cars of assailants while stealing their neighbor's minivan to thwart an attack that would have blown up their house. They argue about their combat strategies and recently discovered personal secrets as they do this. The Smiths decide to battle alongside one another to keep their marriage together after meeting Eddie, in an effort to provide their employers with something they desire more than the Smiths. They kidnap Dans from his high-security jail. Dans admits that he was just used as bait by their bosses to get one Smith to kill the other after it was learned that the Smiths were married. Dans also makes a cameo appearance while sporting a Fight Club t-shirt, a nod to Brad Pitt's earlier film of the same name. Bypassing their individual backup plans, John and Jane take a united stance instead. The Smiths, who are now effectively functioning as a team, repel a prolonged assault by numerous military forces during a protracted shootout inside a department shop. In the movie's final combat sequence, the Smiths tell the marriage counselor how much their marriage has improved and how content they truly are as the movie comes to a close.